Yo, what is up? It's Bise here, back from another video. Today's video, we're going to be racing at Denver. So we're actually going to be doing things differently. We're going to have 3 heats because we have a bunch of more people that are participating in this championship. And we're also going to do 2 mains. One of them being the actual main towards the A-class main. So this is going to be the fastest riders from the heats. And then we'll do a second main, which will be the B main, which is basically just everybody who didn't qualify who still wants to do a main event. So the main events will only be 10 minutes just because we're going to be doing 2 of them in 3 heats. Looks like it's going to be Two Wheel Monster leading first in there. Looks like Two Wheel is going to take the whole shot. Actually, it looks like Worm just went ahead and took that away. So you're going to have a little clean first line through here. Let's go back. Nitro is in 3rd right now. Got Pro Racer in 4th trying to get around him in the whoop section. Let's see, he's going to be able to take an inside. He's going to be able to pass all 3 of them right there. Worm's still going to put pressure on Pro Racer. See if he's going to be able to get around him. Looks like he might. Nope, he didn't bob right there. Actually was still able to make it over. They're going to go for that triple. Worm's going to come a little bit short. He's going to go for that transfer. Still able to make it happen. Two Wheels right behind them, trying to put on the pressure. Looking to see if he can make a mistake. Trixie's right behind them as well. It looks like Worm is starting to get a little bit closer on Pro. Let's see if Pro's going to be able to hold him off, or if he's going to be able to get on the inside around him. Two Wheels just still sitting back, seeing if any of them is going to make a mistake, which it looks like Worm just did. Monster is able to get around Worm right there. Looks like Worm made a case on that triple right there. And looks like we got Trizzy going around, got a better drive through. Whoops. He's going to take that third position. Then Trixie's going to start reeling in Monster. Wants to try and see if he can get up to 1st place. See if he can battle up with Pro. But it looks like Worm is starting to get his momentum back. Let's see if he's going to be able to hit that triple. No, he's going to come up short on that, so he's going to have to double into that. The Nitro is able to get around him right there. So that's going to slow it down his rhythm just a little bit. So it looks like Pro is already starting to take away. Two Wheel Monster still behind. Looks like Trizzy is starting to close in back on Monster though. Let's see where Nitro is. Nitro is still lingering behind, but looks like he's got Worm putting pressure on him. So looks like Worm actually came up short on that, which is going to make him case that. Looks like he just did on the last lap as well. So Joe's is still behind. Looks like Squatch was able to get around him, but just flew off the track. See, it looks like Trizzy's starting to reel back in Monster. Gonna make a nice battle for 2nd place. See, they both hit it clean. Trizzy comes a little bit short, not too bad, but Monster is able to get a better transfer in through that little whoop right there. So the only thing with that, it's not as consistent. Monster's gonna take that inside pretty sharp. Let's see who gets a better. Actually, they both hit that about the same speed. Both overshoot a little bit over the finish line jump. Monster's still going to be able to hold off Trizzy. Worm's still right there behind, looking for one of them to make a mistake, which it looks like Trizzy just did. Trizzy's going to go off the track, and let's see if Worm's going to be able to get around. Yes, Worm's going to be able to take him up wide. And now we got Worm that's actually starting to bobble down into whoops. Trizzy's able to get back around. And then it looks like we have Nitro who is starting to close in on them. So Pro's just completely checked out. He's got a good lead, leading some consistent laps as well. Monster's a little ways behind. Trizzy starting to get a little bit closer into Monster, but not enough for a battle. It looks like Worm is starting to get back into Trizzy. Looks like Worm is having a not good. Whoa. Okay, it looks like he is glitching. I don't know if he's having some Wi-Fi issues or what, but he is completely off the track. He is getting thrown around the track. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I don't know if that's just from my end or if he's having some connection issues, but that's unfortunate. It's going to throw him back to 4th, it looks like. So Trizzy's starting to close in on Monster. See if Worm's connections got a little bit better. Nope, still looks like he's getting flung around the track. Don't know if that's just my point of view or if that's his connection. Don't know exactly what's going on there. But Trizzy still trying to work on getting Monster Looks like Cletus got disconnected. Trizzy's going to be able to get around the inside, take that second position away. And I don't know if Trizzy's going to be able to catch up to Pro. Pro is completely gone. Looks like Pro's actually starting to come up on the first lapper. Looks like that's going to be Ghost Cowie, who is having some problems right now. Pro Racer was able to get around him, luckily. Let's see, it looks like we got... Okay, so Trizzy and Monster look like they messed up through that section right there. So Trizzy's going to try and put some pressure on Monster. Don't know if he's got enough time to do it. We only have 2 laps to go. Let's see if Worm is... Okay, it looks like Worm is got his stuff together. He's not flying around the track anymore. Don't know what was going on there. But Trizzy coming on the inside of Monster. They're side by side. Let's see. Both going to hit that line differently, which is not going to really make much of a difference. Looks like they're coming up on Ghost Cowie. Ghost Cowie's going to pull off to the side to let them by. And yeah, Trizzy and Monster riding pretty consistent to each other. So don't know who is going to be able to pull this off. Trizzy's trying to take him up wide right there. Let's see if Worm's still... Yeah, Worm's not close enough to start putting on the pressure. But, oh, looks like Monster just bobbled a little bit, but he's still going to make it over that triple. Let's see if Trizzy's going to be able to... Oh, Trizzy got took up wide by Monster. That's going to slow him down a bit. Worm might actually be able to get around him. Did not see this coming, so Worm's going to be able to take that as an advantage and see maybe be able to get around him. So yeah, Worm is actually able to get around Trizzy. Monster's going to hit this triple right here. And looks like Pro is actually getting ready to cross finish line. Looks like a lapper just went into them for some reason. But yeah, so we have Pro that just took first. And then Squatch, don't know, not letting me go there, but looks like got second. Monster taking third. And then so on. So we're going to have to look at the results and look at the times to determine who's going to make it to the main, because we just don't want to do it by position, because there's going to be some people in different heats that might have faster times. So we're going to have to take a while to do the math and see how the positions are. So Pro Racer is actually going to take first, Monster second, Trizzy third, Worm's going to get fourth with the fastest time of a 51.192. Go ahead and go and get ready for heat number 2. Alright, so here we go, heat number 2, probably do a third heat. So Unknown looks like he might get the whole shot. Greed Actor is coming on the inside, looks like he's going to hit that tough block. So whole shot's going to go to Unknown with a great start, going pretty smooth. And let's see, let's go up to Savage, who's going to... Looks like it's going to try and make up some positions in this whoop section. Is going to take RT up wide. Going to be able to put the pass in. Luckily able to make that triple since the triple is shorter than usual. Let's see. Looks like Jake Boss is dropping down. Don't know what happened to him. Jake Boss dropped all the way to 9th. See, it looks like his rhythm is messed up. Looks like he's being held up by some riders. This will happen when you don't get a good start though. So he's going to have to try and work around those people right through there. Looks like Captain just went down. Let's see. So it looks like there is a lot of stuff going out in the back of the pack. So let's see, RT is up in third. Savage is actually closing in on Unknown, so we're going to have a good battle for first place right here. So let's see who's going to be able to take the first position. Let's see, Unknown's going to try and hold him off. So let's go ahead and go back. And let's see, looks like Holt just comes... Oh, just goes right into Sayer. He's going to take himself out. So all that's going to do is slow him down. So Jake's going to be able to try get around him. Looks like Holt's going to go off that berm right there. It's going to push him back even further. Let's see, Jake is behind Swifty, Sayer. So we got a 3-way battle for 4th. Looks like Swifty's going to case this jump right here. It's going to allow Jake to be able to get around him. Yes, Swifty just completely lost his rhythm right there. And then now Captain looks like he's going to be able to try and get around him next. But Swifty's going to try and hold him off. Let's see what's going up in the front of the pack. Looks like Savage and Unknown are still going at it, so we got a good battle for first place right here. These are teammates right here, so they're going to be careful that they don't take each other out. So let's see, looks like Unknown's going to be able to get a better run through those whoops right through there. RT is still now going through the whip section. So yep, these two teammates right here are going to have a pretty good battle. But looks like Unknown's still going to have the upper hand advantage. So let's see how they hit through this section. So they're both going to do the double, triple, and then transfer through this berm right here. Looks like Savage got kicked off. That's the only thing with that line right there is that there's a chance that it does kick you off because technically it is cutting the track. Looks like Jake moved up to 3rd place. But we got Sayer, who's in 4th, who's trying to take that podium position away from him right now. So let's see, Sayer's going to try and go on the inside, but Jake knew that was coming, so he's going to take the inside away from him. Let's see, Sayer's not able to get cut through there, so Jake obviously is riding defensive right now, making sure that Sayer's not going to be able to get around him. So it looks like Jake just bobbled right through there. That's going to slow him down, and going to let Sayer through. And actually, looks like Captain is now closing in on Jake. Got by him for a second, but Jake was still able to make up that position back. Got a good drive through the whoops. Going to close in a little bit up on Sayer. So hopefully, he's going to throw a nasty whip in there. So let's go back up to the front. Looks like Savage is still holding off Unknown. And Sayer is a little ways behind. And then Jake Boss still putting enough pressure on Sayer. Then Captain, who's actually right behind Jake, RT, Holt, Swifty, Echo, going to take that line away from Holt, or Swifty, going to give him 8th place right there. Let's see, top 2 riders. Actually looks like Savage starting to pull a little ways away from Unknown. Sayer still a little ways behind. Jake not too close enough to make a pass for the 3rd. So we got 40 seconds left and then a lap to go. So Jake's putting in some nasty whips right there, keeping him lower down to the ground. The lower you are down, the quicker you can get back on the gas. So it looks like Sayer bobbled right through there. So Jake's going to be able to get around. It's going to hit that triple right there and hit this transfer. But it looks like it bobbled a little bit, so Sayer's right back there trying to put the pressure on him. So it looks like Unknown and Savage are still going back and forth at it. Honestly, I can't remember who was in 1st, who was in 2nd. I think these guys are just going back and forth constantly. They're riding pretty consistent to each other. So Jake was able to keep that 3rd position. Sayer's still on his tail though. He's not going to let him get away with that. Let's see. He's going to get ran off the berm. That was clean. There was no contact right there. Just ran him off the track. Captain was actually able to use that to get around Sayer. So now Sayer is dropped all the way back to 5th. And it looks like Holt. Oh, Holt just got around, or RT just got around Holt. But then he's, oh, actually they both go down. Okay, so there's a little bit of crashing right through there. Captain went down. Sayer's going to be able to get around him for 4th. Jake is in a comfortable position right now. Unknown is still up front, running the number 1 right now, which, I mean, I didn't say you couldn't run it, but, I mean, he deserves it right now. He's up front. Savage still right behind him. Still not able to get him, and this is the last lap, so it looks like, unless Unknown makes a mistake, it looks like he's going to have the 1st position for this heat. Actually, he does make a mistake. Goes down. Savage is able to get around him for 1st place. Let's see, is that going to throw him off too much to where Jake's going to be able to catch him? No, Jake's a little too far away behind, but it looks like Unknown is struggling through here right now. Let's see if Jake, no, Jake's still a little too far away to be able to make up any time on that. Don't know what happened here. Unknown is just throwing it away right here. But that's okay, because he's still going to be able to hang on for 2nd place. So Savage takes 1st. Then we have Unknown. Jake's going to be able to take that 3rd position after some battles throughout the entire heat. Sayer looks like he's going to take 4th. Captain's going to take 5th. Holt coming in on 6th place, which is the last transfer spot. But we're going to be going off the times. So we have RT right here. Swifty taking 8th place. Echo looks like he's going to be taking 9th. Agreed Actor looks like he just hit tough lock again, so he's back in 10th. So, and then we got G-Man out here in the back But yeah, there we go. That is your results for the second heat. So let's see. Do we actually have... No, just 6 people in this one. Alright, so we have Randy and Super. Let's see who's going to get the whole shot. Looks like it's going to be Randy, so Randy gets the whole shot out of the gate. Looks like he's going to come short on that, so Matt's going to be able to get around him right there. So Matt is now just took the lead. Then we got Super in second, jumped through the whoops right there. Then we got Kid, who's putting pressure on him. Then back we got Swavey, Randy, and Alpha. So they're all clumped together. Let's see, we got a battle for second place right here. Kid Perfect and Super. Kid's gonna be able to get through that quicker. He's gonna hit that double. And yes, there goes Matt. Matt's just gonna check out from here probably. Been putting in some pretty good laps. Super's going to try and get him on the inside right through there. Not quite going to do it. Let's see if he's going to try and cut him right there. He's going to be able to get around Kid. But Kid's going to fight back. He's going to take that second position away from him. Looks like we had another person leave, so this is only a 5-rider race. So let's see. Super's going to try and take him back on here. But Randy, or... I'm so confused now. Swavey just hops in out of nowhere, it looks like. Okay, so Randy's, or Swavey, just took him up. And okay, so we have another person that just left. So now we only have 4 racers. Don't know what's going on. Looks like Kid just went down. So now we got Swavey just comes out of nowhere to get into second after half the lobby just leaves. Looks like we got a battle for third. Okay, don't know what's going on there. Don't know if there's a connection issue or if people just decided to leave. Don't know exactly what was going on there. See, they both hit that little short right there. Randy's going to try and get around on the inside. Maybe. Let's see who can get through here cleaner. Gonna go triple. Triple. See, Kid came up short on that. Randy's gonna be, oh, he goes down again. Randy's gonna be able to pull away. Swavey's ways ahead, and Matt, he is already just in the next section ahead. He's just smoking it right now. So yeah, looks like we got everybody spaced out. Nothing crazy going on right now. Matt's just out here putting in some hot laps. You can see Swavey, second place, just now coming over here. So this is why we're doing another main, because obviously we can't take top 6 from this one, because that would literally be everyone and missing people. So it looks like Swavey's struggling through the section right here. See, Randy's still a little far away behind. Not going to be able to make any passes from that. Kid Perfect is a little ways behind as well. So Matt is just completely checked out. Swavey's a little ways behind. Randy, if anything, starting to close in a little bit, but this race seems to be pretty spread out right now. Let's see, still no battles going on right now. Only 4 people racing. Don't know what happened exactly. So this is just a little chill little ride. So if anything, I would definitely work on trying to get it in a quick time if I were them, because I'm choosing the times from the heat, not the qualifying, in order for their positions for the main. So it's got half a minute left and then a lap to go. looks like Matt is still putting in some pretty good laps. Can't exactly see what the times are now. So it looks like we got 2 laps to go. Yeah, everybody seems to be in their own zone right now. So everybody's just trying to do their own thing, put in some good laps, trying to get their times down lower. So, okay, I'm about to say, I don't know how that's not going to kick him off. So let's see. Looks like Randy actually has caught up to Sway, so it looks like we're actually going to have a little bit of action going on in this heat, which was not expected of. So it looks like he's going to actually hit this line differently, but the only thing that there's just going to slow him down. But it looks like Swavey actually went down, but Randy looks like he got caught up on that jump right now. So they're neck and neck right now. Ooh, looks like Randy goes down. Swavey is able to get back into second place, and looks like he's going to be able to almost crash, but looks like they got one more lap to go. Yeah, so a little bit of action going on there, but then looks like Randy went down, and then Swavey was able to pull away again. So Matt just finishes the race right now, so they got 40 seconds left to finish. If not, then it's going to obviously end with the position they are in, which obviously I think it's going to be okay because they're all pretty much spaced out right now. So let's see, Swavey is going to take the second position, and then it's going to be Randy. It's going to be finishing closely behind. Then Kid Perfect looks like he just went down again. So it actually looks like Matt was able to get down to 54.7, which actually might put him in a good spot for the main event. Alright, so let's see. Sayer looks like he's out front. Is he gonna be able to pull the whole shot? So yep, Sayer gets the whole shot. Savage is right behind him. Got Holt in third place. And whoa, everybody's getting bunched together. Looks like some riders are going off the berm right there. Let's see. Looks like Savage is closing in on Sayer. Sayer with a great start though out of the first turn. Savage is going to try and go on the inside and not quite get it. Let's see who can hit this the cleanest. Looks like they're both going to do the triple and then just transfer over. Looks like Savage got a little too wide on there. Savage is going to try and take him inside. Not quite get it. Worms back in third. Let's see. Savage still not going to be able to get Sayer yet. Sayer's still holding him off. Looks like Holt is behind. Then we got Matt. Trizzy, who is just got on the inside of Matt, going to take the 5th place position. We got Matt, who's still trying to fight back. Then we got Swavey coming into the picture. And now we got Pro Racer, who, wow, is actually in 7th. He was actually the winner from the last race. So it looks like he had a horrible start. So maybe that was the rider that went off the track. So he's still going to try and see if he can work his way up to the pack. But looks like Sayer is still up and oh, looks like Savage just got kicked off the track. Worm's going to try and take that to his advantage. But man, Sayer's out here doing really good. Was not expecting him to be able to pull the whole shot and lead these first couple laps, doing pretty good. Savage had a few mistakes which made Worm be able to catch up to him, but still is able to hold off Worm. See, Holt is actually catching up on Worm. These are actually teammates right here, so they're going to be more careful when they go through the berms. They're definitely not going to go out and try and take each other out. But one person who's not worried about that is Trizzy, who is trying to get around him right now. This looks like they got a... Well, Trizzy didn't get a good run through the whoops right there, so Holt was still able to hold him off. See, Slicksy is right behind them. This cases that triple right there. Pro Racer is able to get around Slicksy. He's going to try and work his way back up. Let's see. Holt, actually, Pro Racer didn't have the fastest time. I think it was actually Savage, who is in second right now. Let's see. Worm actually trying to come around on the inside and get Savage for second place. So I can't remember exactly if it was Worm or Savage, but one of them actually hit a 51-second lap in their heat race. Don't exactly remember which one of them it was. But man, Sayer is doing really good, still able to hold it off. He's actually been leading the entire race so far from the beginning of the gate drop. But Savage does not want that to go on for much longer. Trying to get around. Looks like some riders went down back there. Don't know what's going on. Holt trying to keep it on the track. Looks like we got some action going on. Worm's actually starting to catch both of them. He might be able to pass both of them in one of these turns right here. Looks like they're being a little more cautious as some of the riders are actually getting kicked off the track if they take that transfer too tight. But they are all clumped together up first, second, and third. So we got a good battle for first place going on. Worm's still trying to see where he can just squeeze in. Looks like they're all hitting the track at the same spot. So it's just a matter of who makes a mistake or who overshoots a jump. So Worm actually was able to take up Savage to be able to get second place. Worm's going to go ahead and work on Sayer, but Savage just comes back out of nowhere, takes Worm out in the berm. That's going to throw him off. See, he's going to not be able to clear this triple. That's going to throw him off. Pro Racer's going to be able to get around him. There goes Holt. So Worm just went from having a second place position to being all the way back now in sixth. So it looks like Savage actually was just able to take the first place position away from Sayer. Sayer's not going to let that fly. Sayer is still trying to get back at him. Savage just barely keeps it on track right there. So let's see. Actually, we got Trizzy that's coming into the picture. So we got another three-way battle for first place. Let's see. Pro Racer starting to get his momentum back. He's slowly closing in on the top three guys right now. But right now, we've got a good battle for first. See, Trizzy's going to try and take him up wide, not quite get him though. So looks like Trizzy's going to get a better run through the whoops. He's going to be able to get around Sayer. Clean through there. And don't know if Sayer or Trizzy's actually going to be able to get around Savage. Looks like he's actually closing in on him right now. Sayer was on fire for a little bit. Yeah, Sayer is actually still doing good. He's actually in third still. Looks like Trizzy's going to be able to take him up wide right there. Trizzy's going to take the first place position for now. But I did see that Pro Racer is actually catching back up. So now we have a four-way battle for first place. So remember, Pro Racer, he won here last weekend. So he definitely knows how to get it done. But Savage did come in second. So Savage definitely has some experience being up front. But Trizzy, impressive ride from him. Actually doing pretty good. Unfortunately, Holt actually had a really, or actually no. Yeah, Holt actually still back in sixth place. He was having a pretty good run earlier on. But Pro Racer is actually, ooh, looks like he's bobbled right there. That's probably going to be able to allow them to pull away. Worm's still a little too far behind to make any progress from that. But Savage starting to get a little gapped up from Trizzy. Trizzy's actually starting to pull away a little bit. But Pro Racer, he's starting to catch back up to Sayer. Let's see if we can go back further in the pack. Looks like we got Slicksy, who is actually working on Holt right now. Not close enough. Then we got Matt. Then we have Unknown, who's starting to close in on Matt. Then we have Captain a little further ways back. And then we have Swavy back in 11th place right now. So looks like Slicksy trying to work on Holt. Gonna go up there. And let's see if he gets a better run through the whoops. It's close. Let's see. Looks like Slicksy, goes up too high. Holt's going to be able to take them up wide like that. Overshoots the triple. Kind of almost lands on each other. Oh, okay. Slicksy just rams right into Worm. It's going to take him off. Then Matt's almost going to be able to get around. So I'm going to have to definitely look back at that. Don't know what that was all about. Just kind of T-boned him out of nowhere. Let's see. Pro Racer is in third, closing in on Savage. These guys are teammates, so obviously they're going to try and work together and not take each other out. But Trizzy still looks like he's up front, putting in some good laps right now, keeping it consistent, keeping it all on 2 wheels. Pro Racer starting to close in a little bit more on Savage. Like I said, these guys are teammates, so they're definitely not going to make any aggressive passes that we saw, which would happen to Holt, which actually caused him to drop even further back into 8th. So remember, he was in second at one point. Looks like we did have a rider that was just disconnected. I'm sure that was due to a connectivity problem. But Pro Racer actually showed him in second for a little bit because he was actually able to go up wide on that berm, but Savage still able to hold on to second. And they've actually caught back up to Trizzy, so now we're starting to get another 3-way battle for first place. Let's see, Sayer is still a little ways behind. Worm just crossing over the finish line, so is Slicksy. So nothing there yet, but whoa, Pro Racer was able to go by and get both of them for first place. And then we got Trixie, who is not going to give up quite yet. He's going to come back in there through the berms. So Savage is back in third now. Trixie is not trying to let that position slip away too easy from him. He's going to try and go in here. Let's see. Takes the position back, hits that clean. Let's see from Pro's perspective. Looks like Trizzy came a little short on that right there, but looks like Pro Racer went a little too wide. Savage actually, just lands on Pro Racer. Makes him go down. Pro Racer is still up, so that's going to throw him off a little bit. So Sayer is actually going to be able to start to catch back up a little bit. But man, Pro Racer just out of nowhere, just coming in crazy. But Trixie was still able to pull back out front, and he's going to quickly try and get away and not have to deal with these riders, because that was just insane. Pro Racer just came out of nowhere, went from third straight into first. So very impressive riding from Trizzy as he was able to come back. So he's definitely making a statement right there, saying, hey, I am not going to give up this easily. And there he goes. He's back up in first and starting to pull away a little bit. So Savage, obviously, he had a little issue, landed on Pro. That's going to throw him back a little bit. But still got a decent gap between him and Sayer. Actually looks like he just went down. Worm's going to be able to get around him. Slicksy is still a little ways behind. Then there's Matt. So nothing too crazy yet. But man, things can change quick. So we're actually on the final lap, which I forgot we're doing a 10-minute main. So Trizzy still up front. Pro's starting to put the pressure on him now, so he's definitely going to try and get it. Going to give it everything he can because he wants to be the back-to-back winner, but don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Trizzy's just trying to do everything he can to hold him off. Is Pro going to be able to get him on the inside? No, he's not. So let's see who can hit this clean. Looks like Trizzy bobbled. Pro Racer's going to get back around him, but Trizzy's still not going to give up. He's going to try and get him on the inside right here. Don't know if he's going to be able to have enough speed to get it. Let's see who can get into this berm first. Trizzy hits a tough block trying to go too sharp onto that turn. So it looks like Pro Racer is actually going to be able to pull away, and he's going to take the win. So he's going to be the back-to-back winner from these last 2 races. Then Trixie, and then we have Savage taking 3rd place. Worm worked his way back up to 4th place. Slicksy is going to take 5th place. And then Sayer, who had a great start, is unfortunately going to end up in 6th. Matt just behind him in 7th. Holt looks like he's going to finish in 8th. Then we have the Unknown in 9th. Then we have Captain, who just took 10th place. Very good race. Very impressive ride from Pro Racer and Trixie. They were going back and forth. Savage was in there too. That was your 450 main event for today. And now we're going to go on to main number 2. We're going to do a main 2 just because we have a lot of people and we don't have a 250 class yet. So that's why the main was short, because we're going to actually have another main. So this was your A class, so these were your faster riders. So now we're going to have the B class. Alright, so we got Ghost Cowie up front. Looks like he might pull off the hole shot. Oh, gets pinched off to the side. Looks like it's going to be Sniper that just hit the hole shot. So Sniper is out up front. Swifty is right behind him. Swifty's going to be able to try and take him inside. Not going to be able to make the pass, though. It's going to get a bad run through the whoops. Andrew's going to be able to try and get around him. Then we got Wavy, who is on... sorry, I don't know. Need to learn some of these names. But we got Swifty, second. Sniper kind of just looks like he just shot off. Oh, he's off the track. Able to get back on. Looks like Sniper is a little glitchy. Don't know what's going on. Maybe a connection issue. Then we got Andrew, who is out in third, a little ways behind. Whoa. Just went down. Motobot out in sixth. Joey actually just took that sixth position because looks like lifeguard, or keep wanting to say lifeguard. Ghost Cowie went off the track. Garnome in ninth, and then Kid Perfect in 10th. So let's go back up front. Looks like Sniper is actually starting to pull away fast from everybody. So we still got Swifty, who is out in second. Came a little bit short up on that Supercross triple right there. We got Andrew a little ways behind. We got Swavy, who is also a little ways behind. So it looks like everybody seems to be spread out. So we got Ghost Cowie, who is on... Okay, I don't know how to say this person's name, so I'm just going to call them Lifeguard. So we got Ghost Cowie coming up on Lifeguard. Sorry. But then we got Joey Merckx. Ghost Cowie who's just able to come around the inside, take the position away. Joey's going to try and take that short. It's going to cut him off the track. Motobot almost going to be able to get around because of that, but not quite. See if there's any action going on up front. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, Swifty just came up short on that right there. Looks like Andrew went down. Swavy's going to be able to get around and take the third place position away. Andrew looks like he's got a little bobble right there. Oh, and he's going to go off track, but back on. Okay. Looks like there might be a little connection issue going on right there. Swavy's still out in third. Starting to close in a little bit on Swifty. Sniper, he's just completely checked out. Ready to take the win. Ooh, Swifty just went over the bars right there. See, Swavy is going to be able to try and get around the inside, but looks like Swifty just went back. Got a better launch off of that into the Sam, so he's going to be able to take that second position back. Let's see. Looks like we got a rider that is just going haywire around the track. Don't know exactly what's going on there. Looks like Kid Perfect. Don't know exactly what is going on there. Kind of just running around the track. Don't know exactly what is going on there. Let's see if we can go back up front. Looks like Joey Merckx is closing in on Andrew. Ooh, looks like they both overshot that. Oh, he's going to land on Andrew. That's going to take Andrew down. It's going to drop him down to 7th, which might even drop him back even further, giving him a bad little rhythm right there. So yeah, it looks like his race night is just going to a bad spot right now. Looks like we got some action going on. Joey Merckx trying to get around Ghost Cowie. This is for 4th position right here. Looks like he's going to hit that tough block, which actually might have saved him from overshooting that, but he's going to case that. So he's going to have to do a double when Ghost Cowie was able to hit that as a triple. Looks like Joey Merckx just went over the bars. Don't know exactly what happened through there. Let's see. Swavy has caught back up to Swifty, so we got a good battle for 2nd place going on right here. So let's see if he's going to be able to get around right here. Running pretty good. Overshot that, so Swifty's got the little advantage. Swavy's actually right there. Going to tell him that he's got 2nd now. Got a better drive through the whoops. Let's see Swifty. He's not going to let that fly, though. He's going to try and go back and get back at him. Let's see Ghost Cowie. He's a little far behind. Oh, looks like he just went off the tough blocks and out of the whoop section. Joey Merckx is going to be able to get some ground made up from that mistake right there, but still not enough to make any passes. So let's see. Sniper is just out here just putting in some hot laps, keeping it consistent. Looks like we got Swavy, who was just pulled away from Swifty, it looks like. Ghost Cowie a little further away back, so we got them spaced out. Joey Merckx looks like he is struggling right now, but Ghost Cowie is in sight, not close enough. If anything, Andrew is starting to catch up to Joey. Lifeguard out further back. Ooh, just completely went around that part. Don't know what was going on there. Gardenome is in 8th. Motobot looks like he's battling with a lap rider. So, if anything, Motobot was getting in the way of Sniper, it looks like. Kid Perfect, I don't know exactly what's going on here. I think he might be stuck. Let's see. Let's watch him for a second. See if he's... Yep, unfortunately he has that start glitch. So, sorry I was not able to pick up on that earlier, or I would have restarted the race. But it looks like he unfortunately was able... There's a glitch in this game where if you do not somehow make it through the first straight, it'll keep sending you backwards. So unfortunately he's dealing with that issue right now, but we are almost through the main, so unfortunately not gonna be able to change that right now. So Swifty looks like he's got Swavey back in sight, but he just went back down. Ghost Cowie is a little further back away, so he's not going to be able to make a position change on that. So let's go a little bit further back and let's see. Joey Merckx, ooh, just cased that right there. Andrew back, Lifeguard pretty far away. Gardenome further back as well. Motobot and poor Kid Perfect just can't even put in any laps at all. So let's see, make sure. Got to at least stay out of the way of Sniper, who is out running in first place as of now, or well, not as of now. He's just putting in some hot laps the entire race. Oh, looks like somebody just went over the berm right there. Don't know exactly what's going on. So it looks like everybody is actually spaced out pretty decently. So it doesn't look like there's any battles going on. Man, I got a feel for a kid. He just literally cannot even put in one lap because of this glitch. So looks like Lifeguard is actually catching up to Gardenome. See if he's gonna see if he can make up any positions right here in this sand berm right here. Looks like Garden's gonna be able to hold him off. Looks like they're coming back through here on Kid Perfect, who unfortunately just cannot just do anything. Let's see, Lifeguard trying to get around on the inside. Ooh, looks like... Okay, so looks like Motobot just got disconnected. Don't know what was going on there. I think he was actually doing pretty well. So Swavey's actually dealing with, I think, Gardenome. Hopefully Gardenome realizes that he's right there and gets out of the way, which he does. So Sniper is going around lapping. See Swifty still out in third. Then we have Ghost Cowie, who is a little ways behind. Then Joey Merckx starting to close a little in on Cowie, but not quite enough for a good battle. So this race, surprisingly, everybody seems to be spaced out pretty decent. So there's no battles going on right now. So Merckx is still trying to make his way up to Cowie, trying to take that 4th position away from him, but still not close enough to make any passes on him. Actually, looks like Cowie just made a mistake. Merckx is going to be able to get around him. So Cowie is not going to give up. He's going to try and take that position right back from him. Looks like he came up short, but Joey Merckx just goes down on the backside of that triple right there. So that's going to put Ghost Cowie back up into 4th. Still far away from Swifty. Looks like we're having an issue with a lapped rider. Don't know what was going on there. So actually it looks like Swavey and no, that's okay, so Swifty looks like he's got a lap rider right here. Looks like the lap rider stays out of the way though. Ghost Cowie still far back. Joey Merckx still trying to catch back up to Ghost Cowie. he was able to get back up to him last lap, but fortunately he went down, which made all that progress go back away. But it looks like Lifeguard just got back around guarding him for 7th place right here, but he's not going to have that fly. Ooh, almost looked like he was going to try and T-bone them right there. So it looks like we are on the last lap. So we got Sniper Joseph going around doing a little victory lap. So he's been running great all this main event right here. Been up front, been consistent, and that's how he's going to be able to get it done. So Swavey obviously ways back. Swifty a little further back as well. But yeah, looks like Sniper is going to be able to take the first place for this main. Oops, comes a little bit short up on that. He's going to have to go double through there. But he's got plenty of time to have room for mistakes because he's got a pretty decent lead. I wish it could show us the times, but it doesn't, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter because Sniper is going to take the win for this 450 main event B class. Looks like shows Andrew in second, which I don't know if that's right. Don't think he was up there. I think it's supposed to be Swavey who's taking second. Swifty, I think it's supposed to be third. Don't know why the position says glitched like that. But then we have Swifty. Then we have Ghost Cowley, who's gonna be, I think, would be 4th. Don't know why the positions are glitched by 1. So we only have a few seconds left, so it looks like they're not going to be able to cross the finish line. But let's go ahead and take a look at the positions. Alright, so hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit a big thumbs up. I know we did things differently. We're still trying to get things to work out better. So we're still working on it, and hopefully next week we will have a 250 class because I think we have enough people to be able to do that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.